like that title, do you? Is that a good title? Hey everyone, welcome to whatever this isn't. It's a deep cut from earlier this year. A deep cut. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna. Well, Stevie understood what that meant, but maybe other folks will. Maybe somebody will know what I'm talking about. Possibly. Hi everyone. How's your evening going? You may be wondering where Mario Mora is tonight. And Mario is working very hard on some art. And he and I were having a little chit chat earlier, and we were discussing our show and decided that we're going to move the show to Wednesday nights. So if you're here for artist conversations, you'll want to return tomorrow. But if you don't mind hanging out with me this evening, I will still be here over this next hour for as long as you. Hey, what's going on with the audio here? No. Don't give me ads. Don't give me ads, YouTube. How dare you give me ads? Goodness gracious. Anyway, I'm still going to be here tonight to hang out with you guys and treat this hour like I did in the early part of the year, in the spring, back when it was called Whatever This Is. So we're still gonna do a thing. We're still here. I hope you guys are still gonna hang out with me tonight. Feel free to put some informational chatting things in the comments, and we'll still have a good time. It'll be good. I'm just gonna give everybody a chance to pop in still. Take a couple moments. And yeah, I kind of want to start off tonight by showing you a book that I picked up. A book that I am very happy to now own a copy of. Let me show you this book. I'm not even sure if anyone's going to be here tonight. Maybe one or two people will pop in. One or two of you. So earlier this summer, I interviewed a gentleman by the name of Dave Bossert. Dave Bossert, he is a Disney historian and an author. He used to work in the special projects department at Walt Disney Animation. He also worked in some special effects for movies like Fantasia 2000, which you may be aware of. I don't know how many people are actually aware of Fantasia 2000. I'm always surprised when people don't know what it is, but maybe there's a lot more folks who don't know what it is than those who do know what it is. But anyway, I just got his newest book, and I haven't had a super long time to spend with it yet, but I wanted to show it to you on the air because it's pretty awesome. 3D Disneyland like you've never seen it before, featuring images from the Ted Kiersey collection. These are photographs that were taken. There's Dave's name right there. These are images of early Disneyland. And here's a really cool factoid about this book is, oh, that's cool. I think they gave me a coaster. There's a coaster inside. Check this out. Oh, it's like see-through because it's green. Well, it's a green coaster, so apparently it's white on that side. It's green on this side. It's see-through. It's kind of weird. So on the inside, there's this bookmark. There's a 3D bookmark. Oh, that's super weird looking. I wonder if I guess I can't really show 3D images, can I? I'm not even sure if that would work. I'll have to watch this later and see if it works. That's weird. Well, this is a 3D bookmark, folks. And inside the cover, there's an instructional paper. Tells you how to operate this book. Make sure you have plenty of light when viewing the 3D photographs in this book. Strong overhead lighting is recommended. and or sunlight from a larger window will help optimize the 3D effects of these images. If you wear glasses, we recommend that you put the 3D glasses on over your regular glasses, tucking the arms into the inside arms of those glasses. We find this to be very effective in enjoying the photos. And number 3, for the photos on page 101 and 103, you will need to reverse the glasses with the cyan lens over the left eye and the magenta lens over the right eye. A final and crucial step, we recommend using the enclosed coaster to accommodate your favorite beverage before sitting down to enjoy this excellent book. And if you open the book here, look at all the 3D glasses wearing people from like the 50s. Look at that. Wow, I just poked myself in the eye. Look how great that is. And you can see my setting tonight. We're in a movie theater, obviously. It's very appropriate. You can also see a set of 3D glasses on the inside. You see that, kids? I'm going to try to get them out. They're kind of in there, like pretty in there. Okay. Let's see if I can get this going here. Hold on a second. Now, all of you are in 3D. I'm going to freeze like this so I can make this the image for the video. All of you are in 3D. That's really messing with my eyes. Okay, anyway. Let me see how that bookmark looks. Let me see if that works. Yeah? Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, they're right. The light needs to be hitting it. Okay, yeah, you definitely need like a good light hitting it. It definitely works. It's definitely in 3D. Yeah, it pushes it back. That's kind of cool. Very cool. Hi, everyone. Hi, Britt. Megan says, put them on! What's going on? Where's Mario? Are you in the wrong theater? Mario, where are you? I'll explain what's going on throughout this entire evening. Mario is busy tonight. And Mario said, Phil, why don't we go ahead and announce that we're doing the show and we're moving it on Wednesday nights? And I said, I got one better than that. How about I do a show tonight anyway, and I'll spend the time reminding everybody to come back tomorrow to watch Mario and I. So tomorrow night is when we're going to be doing a live stream show, but I'm still doing a show for you tonight. You can still hang out with me if you really like. I'm still going to be here. This is very reminiscent of the whatever this is show from back in the early part of this year, back in the spring. But anyway, oh, I got mine autographed. Oh, thank you, Dave. Look at, he autographed it. He autographed it. To Phil, enjoy the view. Best wishes, Dave Bossert. Enjoy the view. Britt says, Mario, your brother Luigi is looking for you. Woohoo! Let's go! I'm number 1. So there's a photo of the guy that took the photos, Ted Kiersey. And let's take a look. Here's the look at this. This is the 3D camera that he used to take the photos at Disneyland. Pretty cool. And let's see what one of these look at this. Perfect page for me to turn to. Look at this. Got Walt Disney in 3D. I'm not going to show you too much of the book because I'm pretty sure Dave doesn't want me doing that. But, like, how cool is that? If you have any 3D glasses at home, maybe that would have actually worked for you. I don't know. But anyway, it's a pretty good-sized book, as you can see, compared to my cranium here. Pretty awesome. It's a beautiful book. So I just got my copy, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys tonight. What else is going on today? Well, kiddos, today is also the early release date of my documentary short film, Sparking Sunshine, which features the first ever animated cartoon for Retail Sunshine. So, thank you, Trish. Trish says, I love it. Andy says, yay, Wednesday night, new comic book day, pizza night, and an hour to fill with Mario. Oh, and an hour to fill and Mario. Thank you, buddy. Britt says, I'm sorry, Mario, but your brother is in another theater. No, thank you guys for all being here tonight. Goodness gracious. So anyway, so some of you may not know about Sparking Sunshine, but I figured here's the deal. On December 8th, I'm widely releasing my film on Amazon Prime Video and on YouTube. Okay? So it's going to be a film you can watch on December 8th for free. Pretty cool. But also on December 8th, I want you to mark your calendars for this. Also on December 8th, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A, just like this right here. It'll be just like this. I'll be in a theater, just like this theater behind me. And you guys can watch the film at any point during the day, and then in the evening, I'll do a live Q&A about the film. So I'm just letting you know that is going to happen. And if you want to go to that event, I've actually made an event page for it on Facebook. If you're interested, let me know and I'll send you an invitation. It's free, but I can send you a little reminder invite. But if you're like, I don't want to wait till December 8th, Phil, that's 3 weeks from now. And you are correct in saying that it is 3 weeks from now, because it is 3 weeks from now. So what can you do if you want to see the film early, you ask? Well, let me tell you what you can do. You can go here. You can go to patreon.com/Philmaki, and if you become one of my top 2 tier patrons, which is at the $10 level and the $25 level, either one of those, or you can go somewhere in between. If you're like, I don't want to give you $10 a month, I want to give you 11, just because, just to show them. If you, that was a Monty Python reference. If you decide to do that, you can watch the film tonight. So there you go. There's nothing stopping you from doing that now. If you don't feel like doing the monthly thing, you can always cancel it next month. If you don't like multiple transactions throughout the year, you can also just do a 1 year. And I'm running a special right now. If you sign up for the 1 year of supporting me on Patreon, you get 2 months for free. I'm not making it up. It's very true. When you go to sign up, you just got to click on save 16%, and it'll give you 2 months for free. We'll see. Let's go to the comments, shall we? Let's see here. We got Britt saying, oh, December 8th? That's 2 days after my birthday. Well, I know what I'll be getting you, Britt. I'll be getting you a link to my film. And Trish said, holy bleep, 3 weeks. I'm not going to put that on screen. And thank you, Trish. Trish is putting up the dollar amount. It's $252 for a year. Thank you. I don't know that makes it sound better. Maybe it does. Andy says, Phil has all these cool announcements, and I'm here just inking comics. Hey, man, I'm so happy that you are making art while I'm yapping away, because even though I would also like to be inking comics right now, this is another way of me supporting my art. Those of you who don't know, this is what I do. Oh, hold on. Man, we are just getting ads tonight. I'm really disappointed in YouTube posting ads. I mean, it is a 10-hour long musical thing, so I guess it makes sense. So anyway, just as a reminder, I am an independent creator. If you don't know who I am, I make content. That's what I do full time. And I would like to keep doing it full time, which is the reason why I'm advertising my Patreon. That is how I'm creating my income. So if you'd like to contribute to things like the film that I just got done talking about, if you want to contribute to FanCon and seeing more episodes of FanCon, if you'd like to see more Stay Tuned Live, if you'd like more Stay Tuned podcasts, if you want to see more comics, any of that stuff, that is how I'm supporting myself. And I put out a lot of free content throughout the year. And so this is my time of year to say, hey, everybody, if you're enjoying free content, now's your time to say we support you with our monies. And thanks for the 11 hearts. And I got 11 people watching right now, it says on Facebook, and 11 thumbs up and 11 hearts. So thank you, guys. That's the outpouring of affection is wonderful. Thank you. You're making me wonder if we should really be moving the show to Wednesday night or not, because you guys are just fantastic. Let's see. Andy says, that's right, Phil. Or no, that's correct. Phil is not making it up. It is 1 month free. No, it's 2 months free. 2 months free. So over the next 2 weeks, you get 2 months free if you sign up for a full year. In December, it'll go back to being 1 month free. But for right now, it is 2 months free. So there you go. If you needed a reason, Trish said, I think it's great to just pay it off in the whole chunk, LOL. I do too, and here's part of the reason why. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm the one who's trying to make a living off of this. But no, for real, all kidding aside, here's why it's a better idea. Some people will have a thing happen where middle of the year they have to change their credit card due to like identity theft or something else, or a card expiring. And then the card bounces, and then there's this whole big back and forth thing where you thought you were still supporting me, but you're not. So just get it over with now. Do it now. And there you go. And Britt says, more hearts. Thank you for all the hearts, Britt. You were so sweet. Stevie says, you said 2 months. Yeah, I thought I did. I don't know where Andy got 1 month from. But it is 1 month free back in when we go into December. But for right now, these last 2 weeks of November, it is 2 months for free. So there you go. That's my answer to that. I hope you guys consider that. And just to answer, no one else is asking me this question right now, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you are looking forward for more content, I have 4 more episodes of FanCon already recorded. They're already recorded. They are based around author Gary K. Wolfe and his Roger Rabbit and Toontown series of books. So I don't know. I don't have a release date for those yet, but I have them already recorded. I have like 6 or 7 episodes of Stay Tuned to the podcast already recorded, just not edited yet. So I have a lot of content that I'm going to be bringing you guys. But the reason why I'm discussing Patreon is this is going to make it so that I don't have to go and like do a 40-hour-a-week job. And the reason why I'm trying to refrain from that is I find that I do my best work when I'm just creating and I'm on my own schedule that way. Trust me, I'm very hard on myself and I have a very rigid schedule. I work pretty much every single day. But it would be very difficult to continue doing that if I had to go do a 40-hour-a-week job. So it's okay, Andy. Andy says he mistyped. Don't worry about it, buddy. Andy's like, also buy Phil's livestock here. I don't have the link, but Phil can post it later. Andy, I can post it. I'll post it right now. You can buy livestock. I'm going to tell you right now, though. I'll tell you the story, okay? This is the story behind this book, in case you're wondering what's going on. I'm going to put it in the comments, and here's the story behind this book. So, here's the dealio. In 2007, I made my first book of comics, and I made it through a company called Lulu. L-U-L-U. Lulu. I at that point in time ordered all of my books on demand. So if I needed 30 of them, I would order 30 of them and they would send me 30 of them. And then I would just sell them from me directly. So it was kind of like turning me into a middleman. I stopped going through Lulu for a while because, actually not for a while, I stopped going through Lulu, like, period. And the reason for that was, excuse me, I've been drinking sparkling water, so it's making me a little bit bubbly. The reason why I stopped ordering from them, this was back in 2007. I've heard their quality is much better now. But in 2007, they were sending me a bunch of like misprints, and I had to like send it all back and say, you guys misprinted, I need you to do it again. And it was a lot of back and forth. It was really a hassle, and I didn't want to keep going through that. So I switched companies to a company out of Michigan. They were my printer for a while. And then I switched again to a company that's out in Phoenix. And that's my current printer, is the company in Phoenix. Well, my livestock book sold out a while ago. And I was going to order more, but I didn't have the upfront capital, meaning I would have to have put up like over $500 to order like a batch of books. And I didn't have over $500 sitting around that I could do with that. So I just didn't order the book. It's been basically out of print for like a few years. Well, recently I just was happening to go through all my old accounts, looking up old passwords, making sure I don't have anything kind of hanging out that I needed to change. And I found that I still had my account with Lulu. And I was like, I still have my account with Lulu? So I went to the website. My book has been up and available this whole time. I just haven't been telling anybody about it. The downside of it being available through Lulu is I think like they charge $29.95 and the printing cost for them, according to them, is like $28.95. So maybe I get $1 out of it. I don't know, because I haven't had any orders placed in years from that website. I don't even know if they have my payment information. So I'm not even sure if I'd get any money at all from it, which is probably not a good incentive to you to go and buy the book. But my point is, I don't know when I'm going to be able to make a new batch of books for Livestock. I don't know when right now. I would love to do it one day. It's not currently on my radar, and I don't know when it will be. So if you really want to get a copy of my first book, I just put the link in the comments. If you don't see the link, just send me a message later on. The other thing you need to know is this. When I switched printers from Lulu to my printers in Michigan, I changed some of the things on the inside of the book. Like I removed some of the things. I won't say all of it, but let's just say I removed a couple thank yous, or at least one thank you. And then I also changed it where it said first edition printing to second edition printing. Well, funny story, kids. The one that's on Lulu still says first edition printing. So if you would like a first edition print of my Livestock book, they're available. I don't know if I get any money out of it, maybe $1, but it doesn't matter. If you want a copy of the book, that's how you get it. So I'm just going to let you know, maybe down the road I'll print them again through my current printers. But I'm just letting you know that's the story of the Livestock book. There's the story time. Trisha said, yay, story time. Andy says, and get his very successful comic strip, Retail Sunshine, that lit the spark for Sparking Sunshine. Here, also don't have a link because I'm a loser. You don't have a link because the film's not released yet, buddy. You're not a loser. But thank you for calling it very successful. I appreciate that. And Sparking Sunshine is available to watch if you are a Patreon subscriber, either in the $10 category or the $25 category. So this is the link for Patreon. This is the big link for the night. Andy also says, and get the Witch Bee hoodie. Oh my gosh, Andy, you are driving me crazy. Apparently I don't have to sell anything. I've got Andy selling it for me. He goes, because it's so snugly warm, just like all bees, for your winter months. Wait, is the Witch Bee and Retail Sunshine hoodies still available? I wore my Retail Sunshine hoodie all of October. Well, Andy, no, I don't have hoodies available anymore. I think I might have 1 or 2 Retail Sunshine ones left in my inventory here, but online I don't. The Witch Bee shirt is still available from my TeePublic website. You can go through TeePublic, and I have a store on there. So yes, there are still t-shirts available, but I don't have any hoodies really. Not a large amount of hoodies. If I have any, I have like 1 left. And it's probably not anybody's size. That's what's been happening with me. Andy is my sales dude, says Britt. Yeah, apparently Andy is my sales dude. Oh, you don't have the link for the Retail Sunshine books. Oh, well, here, it's just retailsunshine.com. That's all it is. I'll put it on screen. There you go. You just go there. There's all kinds of books there. 3 books, three major books. There, you might find some other mini books there. There are mini books, but the major books are the ones that count the most. So, the dude abides, says Andy. So anyway, if anybody has seen Sparking Sunshine and has questions for me right now, I will answer questions right now, but obviously it'll make more sense to do this on December 8th when the film is widely available for everybody. The trailer is available. In fact, you can go to either YouTube to watch the trailer, or you can go to the Amazon page where the film will eventually be. There's actually an Amazon page, an official one. You can go there and you can watch the trailer there, and you can even write a review. If you've seen the film, if you're one of my patrons and you've seen the film, you can go ahead and write me a review right now, actually. I'll put that link up. I'll put the review page up. Sure. Here's the Amazon page. Here's the Amazon page, everybody. There you go. Stevie says, you should do a Spreadshirt shop. No overhead, and you get to choose your payout. I've never heard of Spreadshirt before, Stevie. I don't have any overhead with T Public, and I can also choose my payout there, but it's not like super great. I think maybe I get like $2 if somebody buys a shirt. But here's the thing about getting $2 for a shirt that I had nothing to do with other than designing it. Anybody can order it day or night. If they don't like it, they can return it. I have nothing to say about any of that. So you're dealing with the t-shirt company, not with me. And I don't have to deal with any shipping. I don't have to deal with any handling. Like, literally, it's just you order the shirt from the shirt maker, and if there's a problem with it, they take care of you. I don't have to be the middleman. So I will say this. That is a pretty sweet little deal. I don't mind my monies being cut down to size for not having to deal with a bunch of like potential hassles. So spreadshirt.com, says Stevie. Thank you very much. I will check that out. But for now, I have a T Public store, and I have got 20 designs on there or something like that. And he says, I was talking about you and Sparking Sunshine on Twitter today. I saw that, Andy. Thank you. I actually liked your post on Twitter. Hopefully I did. I don't really know how to use Twitter very well, so maybe I caused the post to catch on fire spontaneously. I apologize if your phone burst into flames. That wasn't my goal. But I did see that. I did get a notification about that, so thank you for that. Yeah, so there you go. Andy is officially the kindest guy out there. So yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that. That's pretty much it. We're just chilling tonight. We're hanging in this abandoned movie theater where we're going to be watching Sparking Sunshine appear in front of us. Apparently, I'm sitting in the super front row. I'm probably sitting in maybe I'm sitting on stage right now, and I'm having to look like this and look at where is this? Where am I in relation to this theater? Yes, thank you, Andy. Andy says you're very welcome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Well, in the meantime, if anybody has any questions about anything, feel free to ask me now. I'm literally just hanging out with you guys tonight. This is normally an hour of broadcasting where myself and Mario go back and forth and talk about a bunch of artist stuff. And Mario is very busy tonight, so we are moving tonight's show to tomorrow night. Tonight's show is moving to tomorrow night. You can hang out with me here for another 30 minutes. I want to thank everybody once again for all of the hearts and the likes. I don't know when the last time I got 14 likes were for a live stream. Thank you very much for that. Britt says, "Who's got popcorn?" Hey, speaking of popcorn, I was actually talking with Stevie earlier about popcorn, about the Chicago style popcorn. Does anybody have a popcorn flavor preference or a mix of popcorn, or do you guys just eat the skinny pop, or do you like the microwavable popcorn, or are you like me and you like caramel corn the best, or what's that kind that they make at the fairgrounds? Is that caramel corn or is that something else? What's the kind? What's the real sweet kind they do at the fairgrounds, where you get like a bag, a super big bag that has a point at the end of the bag? Is that caramel corn? I don't remember what that is. That's the kind that I like the best. That's my favorite kind of popcorn. I'll tell you what though, I don't like eating popcorn when I'm at a movie theater really as much as I used to, because I seem to always find a way to get a popcorn shell stuck in between my gum and my teeth. And then the rest of the movie, I'm not paying attention to the movie. I'm just flicking at the piece of kernel, and it's the most annoying thing ever. I mean, it literally is. Kettle corn, says Stevie. Thank you. That is exactly the kind that is my favorite. Kettle corn is my favorite. Britt says white cheddar popcorn. Yes. I've always wondered why. Why did they choose white cheddar for that flavor? Why did they just not go with cheddar? Were they not able to make it work? Do they think they sound fancier when they call it white cheddar? And he said, wait, so you have t-shirts up, but the Witch Bee hoodie is down? I thought they had hoodies as an option. I'm going to end up convincing myself to buy the Witch Bee hoodie before the live stream is over. You know, I don't really remember. I haven't been to my TeePublic store in a while. Let me go and look. I don't actually remember. It's been a while since I've been to my own shop on there. Let me look. Hey, let me share my screen with you guys. Let's do that so you're not like staring at me like looking at the screen weird. Let's do this. Let's look at TeePublic. All right, let's do that. All right, kids. All right, so I'm over at TeePublic, and I'm gonna do Retail Sunshine. Let's search Retail Sunshine. Okay, so there's Retail Sunshine, and then like I don't know. Let's just click on the scary design. Let's see. What are the options we've got here? So okay, so they're having a sale right now. Actually, normally the T-shirts are $20. They're $13 right now. That's kind of good. I didn't even know that. One more day and 6 hours for that sale. But let's see. There's no hoodies. There's classic T-shirt. There's tri-blend T-shirt. There's V-neck, ringer, heavyweight. There's even female shirt options, which I could never do all of this if I was ordering them myself, guys. I could never have female shirt options. There's just too many options. But I don't see any hoodies. Oh, no, there's one. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a hoodie. Oh, okay. Well, it's normally $45. Right now it's $35. Okay, well, there you go, guys. I stand corrected. You can get a Retail Sunshine scary hoodie. You can do it. You can get stickers. There's a sticker. You can get a mug. But there is a hoodie. That's kind of awesome. I don't know why I forgot about that. Let's see what else we've got there. Where can I find? Oh, there we go. There's my turn off the ads there. I don't want my ads to play. Let's see. These are my other designs. And you keep talking about the Witch Bee. There's Witch Bee. Let's see if Witch Bee has a hoodie. She does. Witch Bee has a hoodie, and she's on sale too. Well, there you go. Classic hoodie, lightweight zip hoodie. I don't see a zipper in that, but there it says it's a zip. And then classic zip hoodie, which would be up the front, I think. Yeah, there's the zipper in the front. And that's the back. That must be the back design. Yep. Okay, well, okay, I stand corrected. You can totally get hoodies. That's totally a thing. Okay, great. Arena, hi. Hi, Arena. Arena made the wonderful slight mistake of joining up the live stream last week after we ended the broadcast, but she told me that Facebook still said we were live. So she was talking in the comments like we were live still. We weren't, but I still had the window open because usually what happens with Mario and I is when the show's done, we'll still talk for like half an hour. And we had it open, and I'm like, dude, somebody's still commenting on the live stream right now, thinking that we're still like going to respond, but we weren't live anymore. And he says, the company I work for, one of the things we do is print the packaging for Gut Wine popcorn, which is sold all over. I've never heard of Gut Wine. And he says, I have 2 of the extremely rare livestock mugs. Yes, you're right. They are extremely rare. I do have some mugs left, but you're right. They're very rare. I don't even advertise them anymore. People don't even know I have them. I don't even know why I'm acting like I'm whispering. But there you go. I guess I've got a TeePublic store, and you can go there and get hoodies. So if you want hoodies, if you want to get a hoodie, you can absolutely do that, apparently. I wonder how many of my designs, maybe all my designs can get hoodies. That's kind of cool. Oh, let me turn the music back on now that the ads are over. There we go. All right, music's back. I'm going to look and see if there's any other designs that I can see hoodies on. Because if I can see another... Here, let's see. Let's see if we can do like a Stay Tuned hoodie. Let's see if we can do that. There's Stay Tuned. There is a hoodie. Oh my gosh. Why do I not have a Stay Tuned hoodie? I think I might need one. I might need to fix the design, though. I don't like that the letters are printing over top of the... What do you guys think? Is that annoying that the letters are printing over top of the pocket stitching? Is that annoying to you guys? I could go back in and fix that, I guess. I don't know. It's not that bad, is it? You guys tell me. You tell me. Britt says, you're whispering because you're in a theater, Phil. You're right. I need to be quiet. Andy says, it's pronounced Gutwein. What did I say? What did I call it? Oh, I called it gut wine. Gutwein. Gutwein. It sounds German. Is that a German company, Andy? Hi, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, normally this is a show that is between myself and my good friend Mario Mora. And we are moving our show to Wednesday nights. But because it's Tuesday night and people think that we're doing a live show tonight, I am doing a live show tonight. Except I'm not really doing a live show tonight. I'm just doing a live hanging out with you night where I'm explaining a lot of different things. So one of those things is scrolling along the bottom of the screen, which is Artist Conversations with Mario Mora and myself will return live tomorrow night. So it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. Right here on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, all of those places. And what else was I talking about tonight? Oh, I was talking about Sparking Sunshine, which is my brand new independent film. It's a mini documentary / animated short film. And if you'd like to watch that film, well, right now the trailer you can watch on YouTube. It's available to watch right now. If you want to watch the film, you can watch it early, but you got to be a patron at the link right here. And if you go to that link, you'll see different tiers. The two higher tiers, the $10 tier and the $25 tier, are how you can see the film right now. You can watch the film right now. You can write me a review on Amazon if you want, because there's a place to do that. And you can also, for the first time ever, this all happened this weekend, you can be a patron. Instead of month to month, you can do it for a year. If you do it for a year, you get 2 months for free, but that offer is only good in November. Once December gets here, it'll go back down to 1 month free. So if you want to get the benefits of 2 months free and access to my film early, 3 weeks early to be precise, go ahead and sign up. Be a $10 patron or be a $25 patron, or you can put in whatever amount you want. But as long as you hit one of those two tiers, like one of those marks or higher is how it works, then you can have all those goodies, along with tons of other content. I put all kinds of like behind the scenes content there. I give updates there that I don't put anywhere else. And I do monthly video updates. If you're one of like the super patrons, I do like a once a month video update. Sometimes twice a month I'll do a video update. So just for you guys, just for you patrons. Let's see, what is Andy saying? Andy's saying, I'm guessing that it won't actually print over the pocket. That would be pretty hard to print over. Yeah, I'm wondering how maybe that's just the picture. Andy says, Germanic family that has been here a very long time. And they are very rich. A lot of lawyers, doctors, and businessmen in that family, and they like to keep the money in the family. He's referring to the Gutwein. As you can see, he's talking about it right there. Gutwein popcorn, which is a popcorn that I don't believe I've ever eaten in my entire life, but Andy works at a sign company, and they make the packaging for Gutwein and their popcorn awesomeness. There you go. That's exactly what's going on with that. Why we're here tonight, aside from everything I just said a moment ago, is basically if you have any questions for me about anything, if you want to talk about what's the deal with this short film that I keep talking about, which I'll be talking about pretty much every day until it comes out, and maybe even some days afterwards. You can ask me questions about that. You can ask me questions about Stay Tuned. You can ask me questions about FanCon. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me. Just put it in the comments, and I will gladly talk with you live. Thank you for whoever just gave me a thumbs up or a heart. We're up to 17 reactions right now. I cannot believe it. I don't typically get 17 reactions for a live video, but thank you so much. Andy says, ooh, tell the story about how Witchbee came about. That story is so funny. Oh, all right, Andy, because you asked so nicely, I will do that. Years ago, kiddos, I was in the great state of Ohio, and I was eating food with friends at a restaurant. And typically when I go to a restaurant, if I get a to-go box, and that to-go box is made out of styrofoam, a lot of times, just so I can make sure, well, I say to make sure like it matters, but what I would do back then was I would put my name on the box because I wanted whoever was else around, if I brought it to work, I want to make sure no one took my food. Now I'm just living by myself, working from home. So it's not really a problem anymore. But I'd like to draw on the box is what I'm trying to tell you. I'd like to draw on the food box, the to-go box. And I drew a little bee, and my whole point in drawing this bee was to make it look like it was a character that you would find in a Hot Topic store. Are you familiar with Hot Topic? Do you know what their stuff looks like? It's got a very unique look, and it tends to change here and there over the years. But I think once something is Hot Topic, it kind of always is Hot Topic. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I drew this little bee, a little bumblebee, and basically one of my friends was telling a story about someone she worked with, someone she didn't like that she worked with, okay? And she said, I worked with this girl who was a real witch, but with a bee. And I knew exactly what she was talking about, but I looked at her with a smug look on my face, and I said, you mean a witch bee? And she looked right back at me, and she said, yes, Phil, a witch bee. Because she knew exactly what my humor was and just knew better than to try to correct me. So I got so excited that she said, yes, a witch bee, that I was like, I'm going to draw this now. So I drew a little bee on my to-go box, and I put a little witch hat on it and gave her a little wand, and I call her Witch Bee. And that's the story of Witch Bee. But I will tell you something. One of the things I'd like to do someday, I do have plans for this, I'd like to go and make a children's book about her and like her other insect friends. And years ago, I did make a concept drawing of one of her little buddies who was a little beetle. But I never did anything with it. So I have a drawing of this little beetle guy, and I have the witch bee. And one day, I think I'd like to have a whole cast of bug characters and just do something with them. So until that day happens, the only thing that is really available is the stuff that's on my TeePublic store that's got Witch Bee on it. So there you go. That's the story of Witch Bee. Andy likes that story. He's laughing at it. Rachel says, how many work hours did your movie take? That's a good question, Rachel. I don't know the answer. Here's what I'll tell you. I've been looking back over certain posts that I've made over the years, and I know I've been thinking about it for years. It's been something in the back of my mind for years. And the reason why I think that that's worth telling you is because I believe when you put a lot of thought into something, you're working in that moment. You're creating in that moment. Even if you're not sitting at a desk creating anything, you're figuring it out in your head. You know what I'm saying? If you're a creative person and you're watching this, or if you're somebody who's like a gardener and you're thinking about how you're going to plant your vegetables, you know what I'm saying? When you pre-plan things, that's a part of the work, right? So I've been thinking about it for years, but I started it for realsies back in 2018, and I worked on it on and off throughout 2018. And then I took 2019 off. I didn't work on Retail Sunshine animation stuff in 2019 because I was really, really focused on Stay Tuned and building up Stay Tuned. So I put all of my energy and my effort into Stay Tuned. I think I did a couple drawings but in 2019, but I didn't do a lot. And then 2020 happened, and in early 2020, I want to say around March was when I picked it up again. And from March through October, from March to October, my animation was the primary focus of what I was doing. I was still doing Stay Tuned live through the summer, but I was animating through the rest of the week. And then October was dedicated almost entirely to the documentary part of the film. So what's funny about this is like the animation took me a solid year of effort. I would say a solid year. If you added it all together, the animation took me a good year. And the documentary part, which is the longest part of the film, took me like a month. So the animation is about a minute, and the rest of the film is like 9 minutes. It's like lopsided how much work one got over the other. But don't let that sway you. There's still a lot of work that went into the documentary itself, and I think you'll find it's an enjoyable part of the film as well. Britt says, so an itchy bee? No, I'm not going to have an itchy bee. They're not going to be all bee characters. They're going to be bug characters. Britt says, I say the same thing too, except an itch with a B instead of a witch with a B. There you go. See? Cassie says, it's the best. It's the best emo. Oh yeah, Cassie, I think, is referring to the stuff from Hot Topic. Hot Topic is very emo. I was trying to channel my inner emo when I made the witch bee. That's why she doesn't really look like. I don't think she looks like anything else that I've ever done. I think witch bee looks like just her own thing, and that was because I was trying to mimic a feeling that I get when I go into a Hot Topic. I was trying to go, when I go to Hot Topic, what do I expect to see? Let me take that and combine it with this character, and that's how the character came about. So, Andy says, if you have a vampire bug in the Witch Bee story, you could call it a bug's bite. Ah, that's just great. Actually, I mentioned the beetle character earlier. He's not actually a beetle. He is a bee, but he's wearing the armor of a beetle. And his name is Beetly Bee. And I'm not making that up. That's actually what I call the character. So I have a drawing somewhere in one of my sketchbooks of Beetly Bee, and then he's got like a little shield made from like the carapace of a beetle. So he's like all about wearing armor. That's his thing. And I understand that he is also a bee, but I was planning on making non-bee related characters as well. That was my plan. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Maybe eventually. Yeah. Britt says, I think of Invader Zim art style whenever I think of the emo art style. Absolutely. And there's a lot of Invader Zim stuff at Hot Topic, isn't there? You got a lot of Jonan Vasquez art when you go there. Lots of Jonan Vasquez when you go to Hot Topic. Absolutely. Absolutely. As a reminder, if you're just now tuning in, we've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in the show. I'm taking your questions tonight, hanging out with you guys, listening to some emo trip hop. No, I don't know what this is. These are some beats. These are some fat beats. No, not fat beats. These are lo-fi beats. Thank you. So we're just hanging out tonight, and I'm here to tell you about my show with Mario Mora that happens every week. We are moving it from Tuesday nights to Wednesday nights, okay? So tomorrow night, you can come back here and you can see Mario and I. And he says, Beedly bee, beedly bee, beedly bee, it's showtime. Are you doing a Beetlejuice reference? That's really funny. Yeah, Beedly bee is fun to say. That's kind of why I named him that. It's just a fun name. So that's what's happening tomorrow night. Is we're going to be doing another live show here, myself and Mario. Yeah, and the other thing that's happening is you can go watch my short film. You can watch it tonight, guys. You are more than welcome to. It is open to patrons. If you go to be a patron right here, if you are a $10 patron or higher, I'll just say that, it makes it a lot easier. $10 or higher. Then you get access to the film 3 weeks early. Otherwise, it'll be coming out on December 8th on Amazon Prime Video and on YouTube. And it will be free in both of those places. Now, you may be wondering, if you go to Amazon Prime on the 8th and you aren't a Prime member, you will see a price tag. That is because I just put it there as an option if you're not a Prime member. But if you don't want to pay for the film and you don't want to have Prime, you'll just go watch it on YouTube. It'll be free there. The whole reason why I put that there was if someone watches the film or knows about the film and they're like, I want to throw, what is it, like $1.99 for a rental fee? Whatever it is. Actually, I can look it up. Let me just do that. Let's find out what it costs if you are not an Amazon Prime member and you would like to rent my film on December 8th. Let's find out, kids. This will be great. I can't wait to find out. So let's see. It is. Come on now. Okay, it is in to buy it. Oh, you can actually buy the film. You can I guess download it, or how does that work? I've never bought a film on Amazon Prime before. What is that like? Anyway, here's the chart. You can buy it for $9.99 HD or $7.99 in standard definition. You can rent it for $2.99 HD or rent it for standard definition of $1.99. Now, what's weird about this is they have it listed again. I don't know what's the difference. I don't know. Well, they have it listed again as like even a whole list of other prices. I don't know. I guess we'll find out on December 8th. But the point is, on December 8th, if you go to the Amazon Prime Video store and you search for Sparking Sunshine, you'll be able to watch it for free if you're a Prime member, or you'll be able to throw money at it if you really want to. I'm not suggesting you do that unless you really want to throw money at the film. That would be really nice. I don't know what's going to happen with all that. At that point, I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to work, because I would have people to pay. So, I got more questions popping in. Britt says, make a gothic vampire or sorceress butterfly for your Bewitch story. Ooh, Bewitch. I see what you did there. Bewitched. Rachel says, what other things are you working on? Dinosaurs? I love your sores. Aw, Sores, what a cute name. So, Rachel's asking about a dinosaur book that I had in works years ago, and I would like to get back to it at some point. I don't know when, but I would like to. Here's my dilemma. The stuff that I choose to work on takes a lot of time to do. By the time I'm finished with it, it's like I want to keep going with that series. I don't want to just make like one episode of something and be done with it. So I've been getting questions from people who have already watched Sparking Sunshine, and they've said to me, hey Phil, at the end of your film, there's a little short Retail Sunshine cartoon, and you've been alluding that there's going to be a series one day. When will that series be available? When can I watch episode 1? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I would like to do that. I actually want to animate a full episode where my characters are talking. I've never animated dialogue before. Every time I've animated anything in my entire life, it's been set to music. I've never animated words. And so there's part of me that really, really has that itch that I want to scratch. I really want to animate something with dialogue. And if it goes well, maybe I'll keep making up episodes. So I don't know when I'm going to get back to the dinosaur stuff, Rachel, unfortunately. I want to. It's on my list of things to do, along with making more livestock stuff. I just have a lot of projects. But here's the point. The reason why I'm talking about Patreon tonight, the reason why I'm talking about that is I put a lot of effort into what I do, and it requires me to be available full time. If I'm not available full time, it's going to make all that stuff slow down even more. So if you want to support me as an artist, I have transformed my Patreon account, and I have turned it into the art of Filmaki. It used to be just about Stay Tuned, but I've transformed it. It is now just about, if you just want to support me and you like the stuff that I do in general, and you're like, I want to see you keep doing what you're doing, man, then you can go there and you can choose whatever amount you want. I got a brand new patron today at the $2 level. And you might say, $2, why does that matter? And I'm like, well, it does matter, because if I get like 100 people doing that, then that matters, right? So it all matters. All of it matters. Excuse me, one moment. Everything helps. So thank you. I'm going to take this point. We're almost done with our hour. Thank you to everybody who is a patron. Thank you to anybody who's ever bought any merchandise from me. Thank you to anybody that's been watching these live streams and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for visiting the show with Mario every week. I really appreciate you guys doing that. Set your timers for next week so you can come back and watch my show with Mario. It's a great show. We just hang out with you guys and take questions and talk about philosophy and art and all that stuff. It's a really great show. So I really hope you'll come back tomorrow night and watch that. as always, you can always ask me questions. If you ever wonder anything about anything I've been talking about, just send me a message on social media. I'll gladly help you. I'll gladly take some time for you. No problem. Andy says, if they want to watch episode 1, it's been out for like 20-something years. Oh, they mean the first episode of Retail Sunshine. Yeah, not episode 1 of Star Wars, Andy. But what's funny is when I said episode 1, I thought Star Wars too. Britt says, no, Goth Butterfly. They have a ghost moth. LOL. Oh, because Andy was like, would a goth butterfly be a moth? No. No. Excuse me. Britt says, spiders that become werewolf tarantulas. I love that you guys are like thinking of bug characters from my possible bug show or bug comic book. Laura Wallizer, I haven't seen you since the Whatever This Is show. Did you come back tonight because I'm doing a Whatever This Is inspired evening? Is that why you're here? I haven't seen you in forever. Laura said, would an insect computer be a bug bite? Ha! I see what you did there. It might be. I mean, sometimes when you say when you get a virus, a computer virus, or when you get a real virus in real life, people say I caught a bug, right? So there's that. There's that too. Great minds, Phil. Great minds, indeed, Andy. And yes, you were making a Beetlejuice reference. Just need to have home say it one more time. Home. Yeah, I get you on that one. Or you mean you need to get someone to say Beetlejuice more times. Anyway, we got 2 more minutes left on tonight's 1-hour broadcast. Thanks for watching so much. I'm going to just take the rest of my time to thank you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting in any way that you can. And let me go ahead and remind you that if you're like, Phil, right now I really can't do the money thing because money's tight. I get it. If you go to that Patreon page that I have listed there, you can actually click follow. There's a follow button. And if you do that for free, when I post things to that Patreon page that are considered public, like not just exclusively for the patrons, you will be notified, I think through email, and you'll still get those updates. So if you kind of like, hey, I want to see what you're doing on Patreon, but I'm not really ready to jump in financially, then go there and click the follow button, and you'll be partially there. Kind of. Laura says, yes, I did want to stop by to check out the live chat. I have missed the original show. Thank you for being here, Laura. I appreciate that. Andy says, a mechanical insect would be a robo-bug. Ooh, I love the idea of a robo-bug. There's probably going to be an ant or 3 when I make my bug story. I like the idea of maybe like 3 ants in triplicate that like have to stand on each other's shoulders to get things done. I think there's something kind of fun about that. I have a cool little visual in my mind. Though there will probably be some ants. That'll be a thing. Well, it's 8 o'clock, kids. Does anybody have anything that they want to say or ask? One more reminder, since I'll just close out the evening. One more time, okay? Be here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern for artist conversations with myself and my good friend Mario Mora, who I've known for 10 years now. You can find him at The Artisan Rogue. That is his online handle. You can search that everywhere, The Artisan Rogue. And that's going to be tomorrow night, and we do that show every week. So, Laura, I hope you come back for that show, because what Mario and I do every week is very similar to this. Very, very similar. The other reminder is Sparking Sunshine, my documentary / cartoon. You can watch it tonight. If you are a patron, go and log into Patreon, watch the film. It's only 10 minutes long. Oh, and there's also a Patreon app. I just downloaded it this morning. It's a really, really handy app, and you can interact on there. Like if I post something, you can like it or comment, and then I can respond to you. And so it's very much like a social media platform, but it's kind of self-contained, which is great though, because if you happen to like something that I do, you can interact with other people that are also like watching the same content you're watching, and you guys can kind of like get to know each other. So there you go. There's another reason. There's another incentive. Rachel says, "You are awesome." Thank you, Rachel. You are awesome. Rachel is someone that is basically family. She's basically family to me. We're not blood related, but we're basically family. So thank you for being here, Rachel. Andy says, "Buy shirts and books from Phil. Keep him employed so he can make us more brilliant content." Thank you, Andy. That is very, very kind of you. And look, guys, I'm going to close everything out with a reality note. The reality note is I don't particularly love being a salesperson. I don't love it. I've done it for years. I'm not afraid to do it, but I don't love doing it. I would love it if I didn't have to do it, and that would be kind of like the best. So just know that I'm just like you go to work and you punch in. Maybe you don't work at all. I don't know. But just like you guys go to work and you punch in a time card and you do your hours, when I'm coming over to my desk and I'm doing a live stream show or I'm creating content, that is me punching my time clock. So I promise you that I'm working hard. And if you can assist me in making sure I have a paycheck, that would be great. But I'll also make it worth your while. So before I close out, I will also tell you that on the Patreon page, listed right there, I have goals on there. And if I hit certain goals, like every month, if I'm able to bring in a certain amount of money per month, what I will do is I will start finding ways to send you rewards, like additional rewards. I will find a way to create swag or something exclusive for my patrons that only patrons can get, and I'll mail you stuff, okay? I really want to get to that point, but the goal, the listed number goal, is like for me to be at a certain dollar amount, and I'm not there yet. So if you'd like to help me make that happen, I promise you every little bit helps. Tell your friends. Literally, if everybody wanted to only do like $5, you'd be surprised how fast that adds up. So I hope you do more because there's some cool benefits in it for you. But if you do anything at all, thank you very much. And if you do nothing at all, thank you for watching and liking this video at the very least. I appreciate your time. I know you could be watching anything right now, but you're watching me for some reason. So thank you for that. And Laura says, "Funny enough, the original computer error was caused by a literal bug." I'd like to hear that story. I've actually heard of this happening before. And Andy says, "I don't know the sales, but I'll hype your stuff because it's so good." Andy, that's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't have any other words for you, but thank you. But you guys have a good night. I will see you back here tomorrow. We're going to have a great night. It'll be Mario Mora and myself talking about stuff. Please come here. Set your calendar reminder every Wednesday night, okay? Because we had people not sure when we were doing it. So just remind yourself. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a wonderful night. Be safe. Be good to the people around you. Call somebody you care about. Tell them you love them with all your heart and that they matter to you. And remember that you matter to everybody around you, whether you realize it or not. So keep being awesome. And thanks so much for being here tonight, guys. Good night.